Welcome once again to the channel. My name is Edwin Maina. I'm an IB MYP educator. I work in an international school in Mumbai, and I started this channel to talk about matters international education, how to get into international schools, how to teach in them, how to thrive in them, and hopefully collaborate with colleagues so that we can produce better citizens of the future. In the last few videos, 3 or 4 videos or so, I have been looking at social emotional learning and how every component of the ATL skills, what we call approaches to learning skills in the IB, can contribute to SEL. I started by talking about self-management, how when we teach students to manage themselves, manage their time, and so on, we make them more socially, emotionally aware and more mature in that way. And then we talked about communication as one of the skills in SEL. We also talked about thinking skills, I think, in the last video. And today we are going to look at research skills. So welcome. Again, I will kindly ask you to subscribe so that when I release videos like this, YouTube can be able to notify you. Without wasting time, let's go into the topic. Is it possible to teach students research skills? Yes. And when we do that, how does it contribute to SEL, social emotional learning? Do they become better socially and emotionally? I believe so. Research is the systematic study of something. Very organized, very thorough. You're trying to inquire and to get more information, different perspectives on a topic. So when a student does that, they are able to open up their world. They become more open-minded. They are able to see perspectives of other people. They are able to consider things from different perspectives. Listener, don't forget that we are living in a world that is full of fake news. So we don't want students who will just watch fake news and believe in them and possibly even start perpetuating and sending this news to other people. We want students who will pause and think, is this true? How can they do that? Through research skills. And when they do that, they become better citizens. They become more self-aware. They become more confident. And this, dear listeners, contributes, I believe, to their mental wellness. The other thing, when we teach them to research better, to become better researchers, they become academically better. Their grades improve, hopefully. And they become more confident. They like school, and students who like school possibly or have higher chances of being happy in school, and that will contribute to their wellness socially, emotionally, and that way research has directly contributed to their well-being. There are many other reasons that we can give for teaching students research skills so that they become better in terms of their SEL. So this is one of the very critical components or skills in SEL. But having said that, how do we then teach students how to research? Research does not just mean going online or going to the library. Research could also involve interviewing people, talking to people to listen to different perspectives and get more information, get more facts. We need to be very intentional in how we teach students how to research. If it's online, possibly for the lower grades, middle school and so on, we can curate some sources for them. For example, if they're researching on the environment, say, or poverty, or whatever the case may be, go online and get 3 or 4 sources, and just show them and send them those links and tell them to look at the websites. What information are they getting? What perspectives are they getting? Then go up another level and show them how to paraphrase that information, and then possibly even how to cite sources. That is one of the key things that we need to do in building research skills. We cannot say that a student knows how to research if they do not know how to cite, to do citations. And we need to be intentional about teaching them that. Is it MLA 9, is it Chicago, or whatever format it could be? You need to be very intentional. And there are many tools now that can help students to become better, at citations. So, and actually when they do that, we are teaching them ethics. They are being ethical researchers, acknowledging what other people have done, acknowledging what other people have learned before you, and you don't just get people's ideas and use them as your own. So you can see, my dear listener, that we are teaching the student research, but we're also building in skills, SEL skills like empathy, ethics, and so on. I would like to hear very much from you. How do you approach research skills? How do you teach students research skills? Do you see any difference in terms of how they think, in terms of being open-minded, in terms of looking at things from different perspectives? I would like to hear that from you, maybe in the comment section. So that is all I have for you today. I will kindly again remind you to subscribe to this channel so that once I do videos like this, YouTube will notify you, and then this will add more value and we can attract, better traction in the channel and possibly build even better content as educators. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.